So, this is the first time I'm actually making a video in a long time, and it is like September 20th-ish, 21st-ish. So, you're about to get a whole bunch of new videos for stuff. Oh, Jesus, I always burp when I start recording. I don't know why. Probably because I always eat before I start recording. But anyway, this is a review for the show Girls5eva. I don't know how this show is won awards or is Emmy nominated or something. That's what it says. It's funny. It is very funny. But it's very cheesy. And it's very like I call it stoner brain. Like when you're watching something that would be so much funnier if you were high. But it is funny. It is cheesy. It is corny. It is cringy, very cringy. So, Girls5eva apparently was a Peacock show that was canceled and was taken over by Netflix. And it's about this girl group that was popular in the 90s, or had like a year or two of being popular in the 90s. And then they died out. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but they died out. They all kind of went their separate ways. One of them tried to become a solo artist and failed. Another one became a dentist. Another one became a mom, and I don't know her career. One became a housewife and like an influencer, and one of them died. The fuck hair is that? Anyway, not the point. So 20-ish years later, a artist samples their song and puts it in like the beginning, so they gain a little bit of momentum. They do an episode of Jimmy Kimmel, and they think they're going to be back on top. This series is them trying to get back to being famous, and there are moments where you're like fighting for them, like, yeah, you got it, and then there are moments when you're just like, please stop. Please stop, accept that it's over. I definitely think like there are some episodes that are just so unbelievable, it's like but then there are some episodes where it's just so funny you don't care. I will say on a scale of like realistic to fictional, it's somewhere in the middle, because there are some episodes that do feel real, like I can't think of an example right now, but on an episode that does not feel real at all is when the Girls5eva, the four of them, run into like a famous celebrity, and one of them has no idea who he is, so she like befriends him, and they're cool, but then she finds out he's famous, and they like kind of want to use him to get their momentum back. But he explains like he hates this life, blah blah blah. So she fakes his death and gives him fox teeth so they can fake his death. Like, none of that is realistic at all. At all. But it's so funny. I guess like the more realistic-esque part, I think, is I can't breathe. I thought I'd be able to breathe again after I had the baby, but no. Some of the more, I guess, realistic parts are watching them like struggle to get what they want, because you can see that some of them really want it. Some of them don't care. Some of them really want it. And I think I can't think of her name, but it's Busy Phillips' character. She is a ditzy influencer. I think even though her character is one of the most fictionalized, you can really see the social media reality for her. She's internet famous, her daughter's internet famous, but it's all falling apart, and she's trying to stay relevant in a sense. You really see that in the IRL social media life. But right now there are currently, I believe, 3 seasons. I watched them all in a row. It's really good. Like, okay, it's pretty good. It's something you can watch or have on as background noise. Initially, I put it on as background noise while I was up all hours of the night, but then I did end up rewatching it to actually pay attention, and it's good. I wouldn't say it's the best, but I do call it stoner comedy. You'd probably like it a lot more if you were under some sort of influence, which I will no longer be for the rest of my life. But yeah. So yeah, what are your thoughts on Girls5eva? Please comment, like, subscribe, and let me know